got good news and bad news here. Which one do you want first?
Bad one first. I like stories with a happy ending.
We've got a new pilot from Top Gun, call sign Skull 1. He'll be with us and will start his sortie today.
And the good news, General?
It seems that the terrorist group called Children of Fallen Nations has acquired a lot of serious hardware.
S-20 Shilka, Mi-19 Strelky, drone S-14, something that means shrimp? These are all flying relics.
For them, this is very good stuff. Even better, they chose our backyard to show off their new toys. Right here, Taipei 3 colony, near the border. Just a little bit to the west is UCN territory. The troops stationed there only have old M1s. We also have Delta operators as a ground asset, call sign Bravo 1.
Okay, boss, we know what to do.
Skull 1, welcome to the 7th Fleet. I'm General George Reynolds, call sign AWAC Dragon's Eye. Nice to meet you, but the welcoming party is over. Now get your ass to work. Any questions?
What's for dinner tonight?
You're probably all wondering why we've been assigned to the defense of the Taipei 3 colony. Well, I've got a short history lesson for you.
Here we go.
After the last World War, the planet's surface can no longer support human life. We won that war, so we have a responsibility to shoulder. And so we formed the Coalition of Free Nations, a transnational political entity that seeks to unite the scattered people of the surface as one.
Under us?
You make it sound as though that's a bad thing. See this map? The CFN already encompasses the Americas, and we have our allies in the Pacific, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, the Philippines, and we have the British Islands and Australia fighting alongside us as well. The Children of Fallen Nations are an armed group formed by the surviving soldiers of the nations that fell in the last Great War. Most remaining nations can't afford to simply lift their cities into the skies like the rest did in the 2050s. They're not too happy about being left behind while the wealthy went on to a better standard of living. Their ultimate goal is to bring the flying cities down.
Go, engage all hostiles. Today is my birthday, so a victory would be nice.
Where have you been? If this was a pizza service, it'd be free by now.
Affirmative. Skull, destroy those ground targets in the downtown area. They are marked on your radar.
Be advised, we're spotting a lot of anti-air missiles there, and I mean lots of them!
Skull, you heard them? Proceed with caution. Up drone squadron, S-14 Krevetka.
Fast, with paper-thin armor.
Radar contact. It's the enemy. Be advised, all Strelkies in the squadron are equipped with missiles. enemies remaining in the combat area. Good job. Wait, stand by. Something's approaching at high speed. Listen up. The new enemy squadron is composed of Mi-24s. Their specs are comparable with your M3s. If you don't want to die, stick together.
What the hell? How big of a handle are those? A bigger one here. These hostile battle frames are really fast.
Get moving. Our M1's getting slaughtered.
Hey, Skull, you better keep pushing that booster.
That's it for them. Good job, men.
So, boss, what's for dinner?
GRU has intercepted the message that there will be a terrorist attack here tonight.
Gentlemen, what do we know?
We are detecting 3 unidentified transports bound to dock at the city's port in 5 minutes. The energy emission is close to that of a reactor. Presence of WMD is highly possible.
You sure it's not a space elevator reactor?
We have a cooler squadron in Bangkok too. Give them a call.
The Bangkok 2 colony is located in the middle of the sea, hundreds of kilometers south of the now submerged city of Bangkok. This colony is the only stop between the Temasek orbital elevator and the UCN mainland colony, located in the north. The city is inhabited by people local to this region, but because of its strategic importance to the UCN, it is currently under Spetsnaz protection. Even after the powers in this region were defeated in the last war, they still maintained respectable economic and industrial strength. Not long after the Temasek orbital elevator was built, the nations of Southeast Asia, China, and Russia merged to form the UCN.
Akula 3, how is it? That Gripen is something, isn't it? Okay, come with me, with 3 ships to intercept.
Akula 2 reporting in.
Akula 4, standing by.
Akula 5, all green, we are ready.
Akula 3, you are my wingman. Watch my 6. Battle frames have intercepted all cargo ships.
Polka team, start the boarding procedure.
Military transport plane at runway 5. State your service and intention.
Okay, Irel here. We send no one to the civilian airport. What's that? The airport.
Tanks! They're firing at the terminal.
Okay, Irel to battleframe squadrons. Take care of those tanks in civilian airport. Do not let them harm the civilians. Enemy riflemen in the terminal. Send in the Spetsnaz Alpha team.
We are declaring state of emergency. Bangkok 2 is a no-fly zone. I repeat, Bangkok 2 is a no-fly zone.
Passengers, please remain calm. Please follow security officers' advice and evacuate to a safe area.
New Don Mayer International Airport to all inbound flights that's going to enter Bangkok 2 airspace. Please change your course to Lee Guen Yu International Airport at Tima 6 orbital elevator.
M3! These are M3!
American machine! We're under attack by the United States Armed Forces! This is Orca Team! We're hit! Loading altitude!
Detecting large number of orbital drop pods. Prepare to engage. Okay, Irel to battleframe squadrons. We have identified the locations that are at risk of being attacked across the colony.
Hey, what time is it now? Is it full over yet?
8 p.m. Don't worry, the kids should be home now.
Some of them can still be there cramming, right?
Heads up! More contacts!
The hospital is heavily damaged from the attack. We have many casualties.
Captain, I'm so sorry.
This attack is pointless! Attacking civilians? Madness! You monsters! Going to kill them all! Kill them all! Enemy's reinforcements have arrived. Prepare to engage. Heads up! More contacts! Enemy's reinforcements have arrived. Prepare to engage. Enemy's reinforcements have arrived. Prepare to engage. Hostile reinforcements arrived. Most of them are battle framers. Reinforcement has arrived. Repeat, reinforcement has arrived. All battle frames. Neutralize remaining hostile units in combat area. Enemy forces destroyed. All clear.
So many lives were lost today. This is too cruel.
The Americans will pay, my comrade. They will pay.
NORAD HQ, 2 Orbital Elevator Defense Command. We detect hundreds of bogies heading your way. Please verify.
That's very funny, NORAD. Hey.
Let me see that. What the?
They must be doing an orbital drop.
The only possibility is that they made it in when we turned off the orbital defense grid during the fight with the Patriot.
You gotta be kidding me. The orbital defense grid was only offline for about 10 minutes.
This cannot be just mere coincidence. All units be advised we're detecting a terrorist attack.
No, this is a Spetsnaz strike force comprised of motherships, support ships, and battle frames. Give me information about our force in the combat area.
We have 7th Fleet Special Operation Battleframe Squadron, call sign Skull.
And?
That's all we have.
Aren't we supposed to be an ace squadron? We actually have 4 members this time?
Glad to meet the rest of Skull Team at last.
Woman, holy shit. Wow. Good to have you on board.
Watch your manners, kid.
You know, this mission reminds me of a movie I saw online. A small army of 300 Greek warriors called the Spartans went up against an army of invading Persians. At least a dozen times their number.
Really? What happened? They fend them off?
Nope. They all died.
Oh. Well, thanks for that tiny bit of trivia. I feel much better now.
Skull One, wake up. AWAC Dragon's Eye here. Anyone here? Mobius, reporting in.
Nemo ready.
Rena, information.
Your job is to defend the orbital elevator from the attack. The enemy will come from multiple directions, so watch your radar frequently and don't leave too much distance between you and the elevator. General, you think we'll be back by lunch?
Somebody shut him up.
Keep focus, don't get lost, and don't get yourself killed. That's all you need to accomplish this. Oh, right, you're using the brand new M5 Viper. It can change to flight mode and has a laser sword, too. You can thank me later. M5's flight mode will allow you to travel long distances without having to use boosters. Try it. As for the battle frame mode, I think you guys are already used to it. You can switch between battle frame mode and flight mode at any time. New enemy wave approaching. Prepare to engage. New enemy wave approaching. Prepare to engage. strike force comprising of many corvettes and high-performance battle frames. This is it. Prepare for the battle.
Hey, Nemo. You don't feel like talking?
He's a silent type.
Oh, I get it. So he and Skull One can be best friends, huh?
Ladies, gentlemen, well done. High-performance battle frame detected. We're detecting another Kirov-class ship.
Kirov-class destroyer. Its anti-missile system is very strong.
Maybe try blading it. It's gonna be really risky, though. Well done. So, how's the new model? Like it? It's kind of tough to pilot, boss.
Yamato Fortress is already destroyed. We're too late?
What's for dinner tonight, sir?
Always about eating, aren't you? Let me check. Today is fried chicken and mashed potatoes.
So plain.
If you've got a problem with it, then don't eat. Our target is that red battle frame. Finish this quickly, then return home.
Isn't that the only battle frame there?
Stop pissing me off, please.
Nemo is down!
What? When it's 4 against 1?
Seems like I won't be getting that dinner tonight.
Mobius! You kidding me? Even that guy? What's with this monster?
Oi, get back now! Get back! You don't have to fight anymore. Just return quickly if you don't want to die.
The enemy has retreated, Lieutenant. You did well. Don't follow them.
You seem a bit quiet today, Lieutenant.
Who can I talk to? That's the problem, isn't it? I no longer have anyone. No one.
Sorry to have to ask you to go out again despite just coming back here. Since only 2 of you remain... No. Since that guy isn't here anymore, it's become really quiet. Yamato Fortress has fallen. Our main fleet is still in the middle of the ocean. The Russians will throw everything they have at you. Doesn't sound very different from the usual, right? Any questions?
What's the dinner tonight, sir?
What? You're imitating him? I thought you guys didn't like each other.
We don't cry for our fallen friends, sir. This is much better.
Alright. Don't come back dead then. We have curry and hamburger steak this evening. The early wave attack forces will be lightly equipped battle frames. Take them as a warm-up exercise. Heavier units like combat ships will arrive later. If possible, don't let our automated turrets, especially the ion cannons, get destroyed. Alright, here they come. Skull Squadron, engage!
All Spetsnaz unit, please enter the combat area. Avoid aerial combat in the city area. Our job is to take out the USAF forces and render Yokosuka base unusable.
Systems area, operate to base.
Engage and encircle the remaining hostile forces.
Let's see. Who shall I play with today?
Hostile contacts confirmed. Entering combat mode.
It was an honor to have fought you.
Aquila Squadron, engage! Be advised, Aquila team, Lieutenant Juliana is not coming with us today. Aquila 1, I know what you're thinking. Do not get near Flying City. You're temporarily in Aquila 3's formation.
So they can do horrible things to us, but we can't do the same to them.
Aquila 1, you stay in Aquila 3's formation.
A new enemy battle frame squadron is approaching. The S-47 Berkut. Wait! When you're engaging this model, do not get close. Their shotguns can shoot you down with only one hit.
I'll see you again sometime.
There it is. The Kirov-class destroyer.
Mobius advised us to blading that.
He was being sarcastic. Don't play stupid. You found one before. Don't get close. Use hit-and-run tactics, or else you are going to die. Good. We've still got some turrets standing. That'll make your job easier.
Continue combat is impossible. Ejecting.
Use of the Okairo, your defensive phase. Evacuate an out of the combat area now. Reinitiating beta plan.
Wait! We still have other options! What's this? Oh, this movement pattern. These are long-range missiles, aren't they? Easy targets. Hey, Skull Team, look at the radar. They've arrived. That's a real swarm, right? Stay cool and intercept all of them. All missiles intercepted. Wait, there's another one. A larger swarm. Holy shit! Stay calm, Squadron! Oh!
You need to remain calm, sir.
Shut your mouth and do your work.
We're not gonna make it.
Mithril? But how?
We came here under our own decision. Don't worry, sir. We are on the same side here.
That's so. Understood. Skull Squadron, join Mithril's battle frame formation.
New missiles wave arrived. Prepare to intercept. Mirai, you just recovered and this is your first time piloting this frame. You sure you're okay?
Please don't worry, Miss Esmeralda. Mr. Morgan is here with me too.
Missiles coming from the orbit. Mirai, look for the targets coming from above.
Mithril, tell me the truth. Why and how did you come here?
Well, sir, about that.
To think that we're just some small part of a complex system, having to blindly follow orders given to us. It's kinda sad.
Mirai?
But we are not just a part of something. We are all human. And we can choose to create a future we want. The future we dream of. The future we strive to make a reality.
That's our answer, sir. We fight to create the future we want to see.
Deciding by yourself, huh? So, let me confirm this. You'll act even without our orders, or even go so far as to go against our orders, right?
I'm afraid the answer will be yes, sir.
I see. Lieutenant Colonel Esmeralda Ingrid, I fear that one day we're going to cross paths on this battlefield. I'd like to warn you now. When that day comes, the United States Air Force will show you no mercy.
All missiles intercepted. This is incredible, Mirai. Morgan, you just saved so many lives.
Although the operation is not a success, we have avoided the ultimate tragedy. Katyusha, this is Oke Irel. I'll not work with a superior that orders the massacre of innocents.
Is that so? Then you are to be court-martialed as soon as you return.
After the war ends, you're going to court as a war criminal as well, sir.